Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Yeah, Oswald. Oh, so can't tell. Is it bright? Is it dark?
It's okay.
Pretty tired though.
It took me a while to fall asleep. I was tired, but it wouldn't let me sleep.
Your brain? Bad
and
brain.
then I woke up when the power went out.
Okay.
And I felt so tired. But anyways, that's why I'm making coffee at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Sounds like it's gonna be a lazy day.
And
Join us. We're reorganizing some of our things now that we have the extra storage space that we created, yeah?
So some of the things that used to live here are now in the room. Now he's re-clearing it.
Yeah, so we usually keep our sodas right here. I don't know if these are gonna fit in here. What do you think? Oh, look at that.
These are some really exact boxes that fit. We had to like look and search for these boxes at
it's
Costco.
like a game at Costco, yeah.
So like we found the protein boxes
this
here.
right here, this I usually, when we make cardboard furniture and stuff, I double line them depending on the usage. This right here, this is quadruple right here.
Like it came already like that.
Yeah, and then this is
so
also,
that's why
this is a really nice sturdy box.
I looked really hard for those, and then these ones, they just fit really nicely against it.
Yeah, and then I
And we
modified
had
this
to
one.
cut the top one a little.
It's like being awkward outside. Just kind of, I don't know. I don't care a lot of the times what people think, but sometimes I care about silly things, and this is one of them. So Stella was like, I'm gonna take out all the candy that's already in this.
It wasn't
and
like,
I'm gonna take the box.
It wasn't
I'm like,
full.
That's weird. Because all the other ones were full of candy still, so she was just gonna literally take out like 20 packs of candy, and then just take the box away.
So we already had 2, and I think we just needed 1 more to like complete it. And I was like, we can't just not have 1.
So what happened was, she did do it, but I walked away because I couldn't be party to the weird. It was too socially awkward for me.
He has a problem. He wants it to happen, but he can't be a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. I want it to happen, but I can't. And then I come back, I'm like, ah, it's done. That's perfect.
Yep, that's what he wants to happen every single time.
What you doing, honey?
It's laundry day, so you see our mattress cover.
Yeah. These are, where did we get these from, honey? Sedona?
Well, it's from the chili place.
Very descriptive.
It's one of the,
From Chili's?
It's just a store. It's on like one of the main roads in Sedona, and when we first visited Sedona, I think 19,
Whoa.
2011, we stopped by and we bought our first little plant together because we visited again earlier this year, and we went with my family. We went to Grand Canyon and we stopped by Sedona, and then I was like, oh,
That's all in that vlog. Right there.
we should probably pick I know I want to pick something up, but probably not a cactus because
That's what we picked up last time.
the cactus isn't alive today. So we picked up these hanging pots. But here is what we chose, or I chose, because you weren't really helpful. You're trying to find the vortex.
Yes.
Right now I'm just trying to untangle it, and we're finally hanging it up, and we've decided to hang it on the curtain rod. It took me forever to pick the type of pots and the size of it, and it doesn't matter. That's fine. Well, that looks pretty nice. I didn't imagine them to go in the house. When I first saw them, I thought they'd look really nice outside, and when it's raining, they would like dribble onto each other.
Well, we finally got that up. I think it looks nice. All right, and now it's time for dinner. What do we got going on here, honey?
It's a chicken tomato pasta.
Chicken tomato pasta.
If you let it sit, you're gonna complain about overcooked pasta.
Okay.
So there's this clue on Jeopardy tonight. It says your stratum corneum, or horny layer. And at that point, Mr. got all giggly. It was all, yee, horny layer.
I'm like a 5-year-old. It's so funny. I think it's really funny. And it's such a common thing because people would always be like, your epidermis is shining.
Who says that?
5-year-old kids. Okay, well we didn't read the whole thing. Your stratum corneum or horny layer is the external part of this top skin layer. So the upper layer of your skin is your epidermis, and the horny layer is the layer of is the uppermost layer, which is going to be consistent of dead skin cells, which is going to be the one that's the actual thing you see.
or horny layer is the...
Alex Trebek said horny layer. It's still funny.
That's right. Now the last clue.
I was thinking of making some mochi, which is one of my favorite foods, and
I'm okay with it. As you can see, we also cleaned the bed, washed it.
I've also known my mom to make it in the rice cooker before instead of just steaming it and from already powdered rice flour. So that's what I want to try and do. I just don't really know the recipe, how to do it. Lots of things go wrong. So take you along the journey of probably a failure.
Let us know if you think this is gonna go well or poorly.
Half a cup. 1 cup.
Okay. Boiling water?
Just warm.
You can put some sugar in here?
I was thinking about it.
Like brown sugar?
Put water.
I know this is brown sugar. Not because it looks like it, but because it says so. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna continue stirring this up, I suppose. Oh, maybe adding sugar now is a bad idea. Because it really kind of boils and might burn the sugar. I don't think chopsticks do anything, but... 30 minutes later. Does this look right? And how long are you supposed to do it for?
Well, there's only one function on our thingy, but it says to steam for an hour, I think.
So that one seems hopeful enough, so I mean, if you knew everything that was supposed to work, then maybe take more care, but if you're thinking it's gonna probably not work, I don't think the extra little bubbles are gonna really make or break this recipe, honey. 5 seconds later. Do you know what that reminds me of? Have you ever heard of the pointless machine? So the pointless machine, for those of you gals who don't know, it's a machine where it's just a box. Where they have different iterations of it, and there's a little switch. So it's a closed box and here's a switch. Click the switch, and then a hand comes out, and flicks it back on. So I don't really know what's going on with this. It clearly doesn't like to work. I'm sure if you add more water, it'll work.
Okay, then we'll add more water. Here you go.
Oh, is that what we're...
I don't know.
You've caved in so easily.
See?
As you can see, the soldering iron is out. We're gonna fix up the lamp over there, have it all done, so we get all the lamps done. Oh.
That's weird.
What?
Look at it.
Ooh, it grew a little tumor. Okay, so you're gonna add some more water? Regular temperature water? Oh.
Look, it like popped up again to the bottom.
This is what happens when you freestyle cook with Stella. What does adding water like this do now?
That was 4 tablespoons. This looks like a giant mess. Well, don't keep recording it.
I mean, it failed quicker than I thought it would. Oh, Stella's not happy with it.
Hi. So it's now 11:20 and we've done this extending of the lamp cord and we've also added the switch there.
So, wanna show them what you're doing? Gosh.
What other you want me to lift?
I was pretty downtrodden because usually when you short things, they're usually broken forever. And that's because with a lot of things that you short, I've shorted a couple things. These are all things that you kind of see coming, but well, it's kind of small, the chance that's gonna happen. With the light, it's not much circuitry to burn out or anything, so what I did was I took out the switch in case the switch was broken because it's got a 3 amp rating on it. It might have a fuse. And then after I took out the switch, I reconnected the wires, turn it on, turn it off, it didn't work. Then I looked at the place where it shorted. It shorted right here with these two because the hot glue penetrated, and then so then I reconnected that one because that one was actually apart. It came apart. So I plugged it back in, and then a little test. Lo and behold, we have light.
2 stools, trash can, stove, Mr. all the way up there. It's a couple of hours later. It's 3 in the morning.
A few hours later.
And after I did add more water in here. About 24 fluid ounces of water. I don't know what to think. Oh, too much water. Oh. Too much water. I want to cook it at once more.
Okay.
No. But it tastes okay. It just needs to be cooked a bit more.
Well, I mean, if you record him, he's gonna know he's gonna get scared.
It's going right at him now. Meanwhile, this thing is bubbling. It looks the same. You're gonna get foggy if I get closer. You know what it smells like? It smells like boba.
How does it taste?
It tastes like mushy boba.
Is it supposed to do that?
I don't think so.
Isn't Mochi supposed to be solid?
Yes.
Well, it's 4 o'clock now.
Oh!
Whoa! Sorry, you can see a lot of my stratum corneum, or as you all know it now.
Horny layer!
Horny layer.
Well, in case you're wondering, the mochi is still in the rice cooker.
I think I fixed it.
Yeah.
I held down the cook button and I forced it to heat up for 10 minutes straight. So I think it's good, and I'm gonna let it steam overnight and we'll come back and revisit it. Yeah, that light switch did take a while. I'm glad that nothing broke after it shorted. In my mind I was like, oh, that's like the one time you need a power surge protector, because that was... But luckily the breaker got to it fast enough before it did anything crazy, like, I don't know, Stella thought the bulb broke, or I thought the switch might have broken, but everything was fine.
Quick! How many light switches do we have in this house?
I don't know, too many. 6?
10.
Did you get that? You didn't even let them play the game.
Yeah, I was just counting while
It's
you were
okay,
saying
you'll put a
that.
pause. Well, you know, lesson learned.
Okay, well that's that. We're going to sleep now.
Yep.
Oswald's found the chair scratcher.
Mhm.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks again for watching.
Like,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Fluffy monsters jumped on the bed.
Alright. Do you think that if we just put this on repeat versus us just doing this, they would know the difference?
Yes.
If we just put it on a loop. You think so?
This is like one of those movies where the security needs to be hacked so you don't know someone's breaking
Yeah,
in.
that's exactly what I mean. So do you think they would notice a difference?
Yes. But they
So-
always notice in the end of the movie, like, ah! The video is looped!
I don't know. See, I feel like I've been doing this really
single
consistently.
time. Nope.